Hey everybody, welcome back to the weekly Aldi haul. I hope you're all doing well and staying safe and maybe cooking up a storm at home. So anyways, to all of the new people who've popped in, thank you, and hit that subscribe button on the way out if you like what you see. And to my subscribers, new and old, a very big thank you. We're almost at 200. Very exciting. Okay, so I've got a pretty decent meal plan. We are once again eating out of the freezer. So I spent my money on trying to get low carb options and snacks for my partner. Okay, so here we get started with our Friendly Farms full fat half and half creamer, which we use all the time for our coffee, and I love it. Then I have here 1 dozen golden hen eggs. I always make a lot of eggs for us, whether it's scrambled or over easy or hard boiled, because they're low carb and they're fairly healthy, and my partner loves to eat them, so I just make eggs all the time. And I think I have like 2 left, so I always like to have an extra one. Okay, into my fruit next door, I bought more green seedless grapes again this week. They were not on sale, but the price difference between these and the red seedless grapes was literally like 4 cents a pound. And these just looked really good. They look much better than the red grapes. See how plump and juicy they are? So I opted to buy the green grapes. I only bought 1 bag because I also bought on sale these mandarin oranges, or tiny and tasty easy peel mandies. These I believe were supposed to be $2.99. And then I also bought on sale for $1.99 this bag of gala apples. Now I usually take grapes with me to work as a quick and easy snack to have either with my meal or in the car when I'm driving, especially as going home, stuck in traffic and you're hungry. Grapes are the perfect finger food. But this week, I think I'm going to take apples and mandarin oranges and leave the grapes for snacking at home. And what I'll do is I have one of those apple core slicers, and I'll pre-slice my apple, get rid of the core, and I'll also pre-peel my mandies, and I'll put them all in an airtight container, and then I have my own finger food to eat as a snack, whether I'm eating in the car and driving or just having a snack at work at my desk. Okay, then I have here some artisan lettuce. They're so pretty. This is by Tanimura and Anto. Anyways, I plan to make lettuce wraps with these. I wanted green leaf lettuce, which is what I usually buy, but they were out. This week, they must have a lot of supply chain issues because half the refrigerator section was empty. They didn't have the fruit water bottles that my partner likes to drink, and there were just a lot of items that were missing. So I opted for these because they look really pretty, and we can also put it in salads or something. But what I'm going to wrap in the lettuce is I'm going to use the last of the pork I have in my freezer, and I'm going to make Asian style pulled pork. So you take that pulled pork and then you wrap it up in lettuce, and it'd be a really, really good low carb meal. Okay, next to that, I have my usual yellow onions. I use onions for everything. And then I have here celery by Dole. I've been using a lot more celery, not just for salads, but also, as I mentioned last week, in my tuna salad. Okay, speaking of salads, I have here my organic mixed greens by Simply Nature. As you can see, I bought the small one because this past week, the big dog didn't want to eat as many salads, so I felt like it was kind of a waste. So this should be plenty for me to eat this week because we do have a little bit left over from last week, and these containers, there's something about them, or maybe the greens themselves, but they keep really well. So I'm going to finish off that other container, and then this will be plenty for the week. Okay, here I have my broccoli crowns. This is going to be for a 1-pan dish in the air fryer. I'm going to use the last of the family pack of frozen salmon I bought a couple weeks ago. And I'm going to cook it with the broccoli in the air fryer all together with a miso-based sauce. It's very similar to a dish I made with salmon and asparagus, but this time it'll be broccoli. So yet another healthy low-carb meal for us. Okay, then I have here some Parmesan cheese. I always like to keep some around, and I used quite a bit last week. But also, I'm going to go get some seafood from the Asian market in combination with some shrimp and imitation crab I have left over in my freezer because I plan to make a seafood bake. So with this seafood bake, you're supposed to make fried rice and then have a creamy dress sauce that you cook the seafood in, and then you pour it all over the rice. Top it off with some cheese, including Parmesan cheese, and cook it in the oven. Now, to make it a lower carb option, I'm going to make my fried rice out of brown rice. And instead of cooking a whole pan of fried rice with the creamy seafood sauce baked in, I think we can put and whatever amount of fried rice you want. And so of course for my partner, he'll have just a little bit with the seafood bake on top it off with cheese, and then we can put the whole serving bowl, whatever you're going to eat, in the air fryer just to crisp up and bake the cheese on the top. So it'll be lower carb because it's brown rice, and also you can control how much rice you have. Like, I love my fried rice. I'll have a little bit more in my bowl and he'll have a lot less. Okay, then I have here 2 cans of Happy Harvest French style green beans. Last week I used green beans and I made greens with the uncured turkey bacon, and they were so good. So this week, out of the freezer, we've got some chicken drumsticks. So I'm going to air fry those with a little bit of potato starch and some seasoning. And then for the side, I'm going to make more greens with these green beans. But instead of turkey bacon, I have some regular bacon in the refrigerator. So I'm going to chop up the bacon. And what I did last time was I sauteed it with onions and garlic, and then threw in the bacon, and then put in the green beans, and just kind of sauteed it all in the pan, and it just came out really tasty. So I think this time I'm going to drain out more of the liquid, and then I'm going to use butter instead of vegetable oil. And I think between the butter, garlic, onions, bacon, and the green beans, I think we'll have some really, really tasty greens to go with our air fried chicken legs. Okay, here I have some chunk light tuna. That is just my usual tuna for my tuna salad. Okay, then we have here the organic edamame spaghetti by Simply Nature. Last time we tried the black soybean spaghetti, and it was really tasty. I don't have any plans for this, but you never know when you need a quick instant pot meal on a weeknight. For some reason, something comes up. So I thought I would like to have a box of this just on the side or in the pantry, because in case I need to make a quick meal, I can make a quick pasta dish. I mean, one pot, instant pot pasta, delicious with the edamame spaghetti. Hopefully it tastes just as good as the black soybean one. Okay, the rest of these are mostly snacks. This is the Chef's Cupboard French fried onions. I know you're supposed to use it on toppings, like in the picture they show it on top of a green bean casserole, but I heard that they're low carb. So I went and checked, and sure enough, if you look, each serving has only 2 grams of carbs. So it's not the healthiest, because it's fried and it's a little salty, but it kind of makes, a good low carb snack. You don't want to eat too much of it, but potato chips are salty too, right? So that's a snack I thought, we both could enjoy, because I love these French fried onions. When I used to buy it for like casserole toppings and stuff, I find myself snacking on it as I'm making the dish. So I know I'm not going to have a problem eating those. Okay, then we have here some Lunchmate hard salami. I thought you could either eat this by itself as a snack, or I could maybe throw it in the air fryer and crisp it up a bit. But I also saw this cheese. I was just thinking, cheese is a nice low carb snacks. I looked at all their fancy cheeses, which was right next to the salami section. And so this is some cranberry white cheddar cheese by Emporium Selection. And it just looks really good. Interesting, cranberries and oh, here's a better picture. Here we go. Cranberry white cheddar cheese. So anyways, I thought we could either just eat this by itself or maybe spread some on top of some salami. Or as you can see here, I bought these Parmesan Crisps by Savor It. So these are the cheddar ones. He really enjoyed these last week. He was like, wow, these are really good. So I bought these again so you can snack on them by itself. But also you have the original Parmesan Crisp. So I thought you can eat these by itself or, put some salami on it, maybe some cheese or just cheese. But, it's a good base for almost like a charcuterie board type snack. Okay, back here, they didn't have his fruit flavored water that he really likes. So I opted to buy instead these Fit and Active flavor drops. So I got one of each flavor. This one is orange tangerine. He's never tried this before, but he has tried the fruit punch, the strawberry watermelon, and the grape. And he loves all of these. And he loves like throwing one in his pocket. If we happen to go out to eat, he could drop it in some water or have it in his bag. So at work, he can put some in his water bottle. And since they didn't have the fruit water he wanted, I figured he'll be using a lot more of these. So I bought 4 rather than just 2. Okay, then I have here, once again, the Sunday Shop Keto Ice Cream. This one is cookie dough flavor. He did like the mint chocolate chip I bought last time. And because I warned him about the sugar alcohols, he's very good. He just eats basically like a small bowl, enough to satisfy that sweet craving. I was poking around in the freezer because they had the mint chocolate chip, which he had before, and like peanut butter fudge, but he's not a big peanut butter fudge kind of flavor. But this cookie dough, I thought, it'd be pretty good. So we'll see if he likes that. The last 2 snacks is his Southern Grove unsalted roasted pistachios. And then here we have Sim's teriyaki beef biltong. He really liked the last 2 I got him. So I thought, we'll try the teriyaki flavor this week, and it's got 0 grams of carbs. Okay, then I have here the family size pack. It's 12 rows of the Boulder Ultra paper towels. I love these paper towels. They're nice and thick like Bounty. They break off into the smaller sizes. I use these a lot when I'm cooking or cleaning. So since we're down to just a few rows, I bought another 12 pack. And then my Aldi finds. So these here are some reusable sandwich bags, 2 pack. They had sandwich bags and they had snack bags, which were like half the size. But look how cute this is. It's got a little unicorn, and it's got a narwhal, and they're in space, and it's purple. And the second sandwich bag is just lavender. So it matches perfectly. I checked out the zipper to make sure they work, and it's just, a plastic bag. I'm assuming it's somewhat water resistant, but this is perfect for packing snacks for work rather than using sandwich bags. Not good for the environment, etc. And so I saw this one. It's also the 2-pack sandwich bag with sharks on it with the matching light blue bag behind it. Now this is going to be probably a Christmas gift. I know it's a bit early. It's not even October. But I have a friend who loves Jaws and sharks. And I always like to get her gifts with sharks on it. And I know it's a bit early, but as they've been saying on the news, all these COVID supply chain issues, you should get your Christmas gifts when you see them. So I'm going to just put this away and keep it in mind. So as I accumulate little things for Christmas, I already have at least one shark themed item for my friend. So anyways, this is my whole haul. Hope you got some ideas for what you could eat this week, and got some ideas about some low carb foods. Let me know what you think about these keto ice cream, and if you've ever had this edamame spaghetti, etc. So anyways, thanks again for watching. I hope you enjoyed what you see. If you liked this video, please leave me a thumbs up, and I will see you all next time. Take care and stay safe. Bye.